So McLaren arguably has one of the strongest driver lineup, and with them being the youngest among the grid, it further makes McLaren a very scary proposition for their competitors. McLaren has been on a recovery stint for nearly a decade now, with the 2023 season showing the glimmer of what could be when they become a team to challenge Red Bull for race wins and championships in the future. With Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris being young and making mistakes, they will still grow out to be a better and a rounder driver, which will only make McLaren more ominous than what they are right now. 2023 showed us what the team could achieve with this dynamite of a driver pairing when they have a good car underneath them. They single-handedly outscored the entire grid in the second half of the season, which also includes Red Bull. But everything will be smooth sailing till McLaren has a car that could fight for the championship. The real test for McLaren will only rise when they can deliver a car that can fight for championships. Despite the sport being a team effort, at the end of the day, the main agenda for the driver is to secure the driver's championship for themselves. When drivers are evenly matched, problems could arise, and the relationship that's so sweet to watch right now between the two could quickly turn sour and toxic. The best example of this would be the ex-Mercedes duo Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg seem to be the best of buddies when they were teammates in Mercedes back in 2013. But as soon as they realized that they had a car underneath them that they could secure a title for themselves with in 2014, the selfishness and the competitiveness of a driver kicked in, with both the drivers trying every trick in the book to beat each other, and in the end, though they both won and failed in their battles, what was noticeable from the fans' perspective was their fractured friendship. I'm sure McLaren took this call knowing that this could be a potential consequence, but rather than coping with the consequence of having an underperforming driver pairing, even though this is still a headache, I'm sure this is a much better headache that the team would rather deal with. Having two star drivers have never yielded a good inter-team relationship when they have a competitive car underneath them, but when managed well and when the drivers can keep it clean and fair between the two and not compromise on the team's overall result, this could turn out to be one of the most powerful dynamic. With both the drivers being super young, McLaren might have also hit the jackpot of what could be a long-term partnership. As they are super young, it also means that they will continue to evolve as great drivers, and the performance ceiling is just infinite. So in the end, it all boils down to how the team manages the drivers and how much the drivers trust the team to be fair between both sides of the garage, which is very tricky to find the balance. Because one wrong interpretation of a public statement could make the driver not trust the team, which from where it's just a downward spiral that no team would want to go down on. So yes guys, whether the relationship between Lando and Oscar would actually get toxic or if they both would still maintain a healthy relationship is a question that we'll get an answer for only when McLaren delivers them a car that they can fight a championship with. Anyways, I think this is a very powerful driver dynamic which could go down in the history books of Formula 1 to be one of the most strongest driver pairing, or it could also become the 2.0 version of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Let me know down in the comments on what is your thoughts on this. Do you think the relationship between Lando and Oscar would get as toxic as Lewis and Nico Rosberg's did, or do you think Lando and Oscar would still maintain a healthy and a conducive relationship to set a new example for the future generation? Leave it down in the comments. I'm curious to know what's your thoughts on this as well. And with that being said, I would like to wrap up this video guys, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Master channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Meister, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.